What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review, home of the Wolf Pack, where we sold 65K. We've been talking macro for a while. We've been talking about the Fed. We've been talking about interest rates, and now it's coming to fruition. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into these charts.
You big old sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want to 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. Two really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex on it.
Bitcoin on the daily chart looks like absolute dog shit. We are hitting this S1 pivot at 42,000 and it has not bounced. Typically, Bitcoin does not give you a chance to buy the bottom. Usually it's an elevator up, elevator down, V-shaped recovery that doesn't let plebes buy the bottom. This looks like we have further downside. We have the little baby death cross. It did cross here. We are in a daily downtrend. As you can see, Bitcoin's price action is rejecting this white line, the 21 exponential moving average on the daily chart. I do expect some further downside, maybe even 38K. I can't imagine it going lower than 32,000. That's where all the big corporations like Tesla got in. I really think that 38K might be a bottom or at least a huge bounce attempt, but I am not buying this candle. Also, we have the big death cross looming overhead. That's these two lines when the 55 and the 89 and the 21 cross the 200 exponential moving average, and the moving averages are fanned out, not bunched together. That is typically a confirmed death cross. Historically, that is the beginning of the bear market for Bitcoin. Let's hope that does not happen. It is the beginning of the year. People are doing their taxes. I'm doing my taxes early. My crypto taxes will... My crypto taxes are pretty intense. I also wanted to sell. Any bounce, I probably would have sold just a little bit more. I'm buying a house right now, so people need money at this time of year, and it's dumping. Let's hope this isn't a bear market. Let's hope we can dig our way out of this and go to new all-time highs. But on this channel, we sold 65K. Full disclosure, I still have a lot of Bitcoin. I still have a lot of ETH. I stay diversified. That way I can capitalize on the market either way it goes. Hex on the daily chart. Look at this downward candle. Oh my God. As soon as PluSEX was announced, I bought some Hex so I could sacrifice it. I bought around 28 cents and I sacked at about 34 cents, but I only sacked half. My thought it was going to appreciate into January 10th, and then I could even make more gains on my sacrifice, but it dumped on my head. In cryptocurrency, you have to be able to think on your feet. So if it is going to continue to dump, I am not going to sacrifice that other half. I'm just going to go into the pulse fork with it and get my P-Hex. Hey, not everything always works out in trading, but you have to find a way. That's why I've been around for 6 years in this game and made a ton of profit, because I will find a way. See, $222 million of Hex has been sacrificed. That is effectively burned from the universe. They are not going to dump this on the open market. That is a lot of sell side pressure that has been removed from Hex. This is what's going to make Hex go into a hyperbolic bubble. And there is other stuff like liquid loans and other projects that are coming out that are not going to sell their Hex. That's why I'm so bullish on it long term. So I just heard that Richard Hart will be on BitBoy Crypto Show, which is a $40,000 allocation. As you can see by this chart right here, BitBoy Crypto is a paid shill. He was the one telling you that it was going to 100K. I was telling you there was double bearish divergence and sold. He is a paid shill, but it is good because he has 1.4 million subscribers. So it'll be good to get the message out about PluSEX and Pulse Chain and get some of these crypto normies on board. We already know the rest of these charts are going to look like AIDS. ETH is holding up, holding the 200 exponential moving average. It is stronger. It is looking, that is a bearish engulfing candle. It looks bad. I mean, you can probably guess. ADA down. Sand, daily downtrend. It seems like these alts are not dumping as bad. Avalanche, Mana, the Incel's Dream. This seems like Bitcoin is dumping a lot harder than everything else, but Bitcoin is that black hole and it will suck down everything with it if we go into a bear market. I don't know about Hex, Pulse Chain, and Pulse. They're kind of in their own universe. There's a lot of development and a lot of exciting things going on. I think that they could be okay through the bear market, especially if there's new projects being built on Pulse. Full disclosure, my friend built a big project on Pulse, and I am going to try to get the Wolfpack on board. Here's why Bitcoin is dumping. Bitcoin falls to a 1-month low as Fed minutes reveal talks to shrink the balance sheet. The balance sheet is like $8 trillion right now. They thought that we're going to have 4 more trillion in spending. So Bitcoin was a great inflation hedge. But now, today at 2 p.m., they released the minutes talking about shrinking the balance sheet. So now Bitcoin is losing a little bit of its luster. Remember, we have been talking macro on this channel this whole time. We've been talking about this. We're worried about this. And now it is coming to fruition. Crypto is fully banned in China and 8 other countries. Let's take a look at this list of fun haters and party poopers. Egypt, Iraq, Qatar, Oman, Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Bangladesh, and China. Seriously, who gives a shit? Like, these are poor countries. They're oppressed countries. Look, I hope that they can find some financial freedom or whatever, but it's not like they're really contributing a whole lot to the crypto space anyway, except maybe China. I remember all the Chinese scams and Ponzi schemes from 2017. RIP those. I'm going to miss those a lot. But really, I mean, other than China, China is a huge financial powerhouse. But other than that, I mean, I'm really not too worried or concerned about this list. Now, remember, who was in Egypt shilling ADA? Who was shilling ADA in Egypt on his world tour to a crypto banned country? The Ethereum flippening. Bitcoin is losing dominance to Ethereum. Ethereum is only 50% away from flippening BTC. Could it happen? Yes. Bitcoin is still king, especially in the financial world outside of the crypto markets, but Ethereum is creeping up. Here's the only problem. Ethereum is completely broken. If more people start adopting and moving to Ethereum, the fees will be just absolutely unmanageable. So the more dominance that it's going to get, the more expensive it's going to be to use, and then the less interest. So until Ethereum can figure it out, until they can get ETH 2.0, until they can get these gas fees down, I really don't see it happening, but it is a possibility. Can the Bitcoin spot ETF save us from the bear market? Right now, there are 2 ETFs, but they are derivatives based, meaning that they don't actually get settled in Bitcoin. They are just paper contracts, and the SEC does not want spot Bitcoin ETFs because that is going to create a demand for Bitcoin, making the price go up, making you and I rich, and we can't have that, can we? They need to keep us poor. It's only them and their cronies and buddies that can get rich and insider trade and print a ton of money. But now, Grayscale, which owns a large percentage of all Bitcoin, who that is a trust, is trying to convert into a spot ETF, which is going to be great for Bitcoin, and it will set a precedent that other companies can get the spot ETF, making a massive, crazy demand for Bitcoin. They are going through the process right now, saying that the SEC does not get to determine that, well, derivatives contract is okay, but the underlying asset is not okay. 2 other spot ETF applications have tried this and were told to kick rocks by the ETF, but this is Grayscale. They are a powerhouse. Can it be done? Maybe. It'll probably be delayed 10 times. Who knows? Our last bit of news for today, Airbnb had a poll on Twitter asking its customers what they can do different in 2022, and they overwhelmingly got accept crypto as payment. That is pretty cool. It is adoption, and it will onboard new people, and also it'll be less fees, because if you want to actually go travel somewhere, you can just use your crypto instead of cashing out, moving ETH, and paying all these insane fees, which wouldn't be worth it. Like, if you have to pay $200 in fees to get like a $300 Airbnb, it's not worth it. So this is actually pretty cool. I'm very hopeful for this, and I'm pretty sure they're going to do it. I mean, AMC did it, all kinds of people. So yeah, this is bullish for crypto in the long run. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. As you know, I still have the C19. It is painful. It comes in waves. I've had a really, really long day, but this has been my highlight of my day. I really love making these videos. For my dogs on the Wolf Pack, if you made it this far, consider throwing me a like and a sub, and I'll see you on the next one.